Just in time, I have 3 tickets in my hand that she gave to me herself. So I thought for a moment, then I slowly spoke to the 2 girls. To be honest, I have 3 movie tickets. As soon as I said it, the 2 girls immediately got excited. Really? Do you really have tickets to the concert of Tai Bang Bang? The tickets are very hard to get. Moreover, there are 3 of them. Do you not buy fake tickets online? Yes, but there are only 3 tickets. Could you sell me 1 ticket? We're friends, so it's not about money. I'll send you one later. Coincidentally, I am also going to that concert. We can go together. Consider it a birthday gift for you. Come to our con, you are really great. Today is a memorable birthday. I'm very happy with the party today. It's good to be happy. So envious. Why is there such a big gap between people? Indeed, you shouldn't judge by appearances. Qiu still can't believe I am treating her so well. She thinks I must be pretending. While Liu Yuyan is in the bathroom, she started probing again. Ma'am Tuan Khan, Liu Yuyan said you are very good at studying. So can we exchange contact information? If I have any questions about studying in the future, I will ask you. You can also ask Liu Yuyan. Her academic performance is also very good now. So it's okay to make friends online. Actually, I rarely take the initiative to make friends with boys. When saying this, Qiu was very surprised. In fact, isn't there any boy who doesn't want to be friends with me? If it were someone else, they would be very happy. Hearing this thought, I only felt that Qiu might not be just self-absorbed. I am not a flatterer. I want to make friends out of politeness. Now it's no longer necessary. Finally, I gently refused her, but her face clearly showed displeasure. If it can't be done, then it can't be done. I don't want to be friends with you either. I wanted to laugh, but I held back. Then I said goodbye to them and left. Liu Yuyan immediately said coldly to Qiu, you little brat, what we talked about today is not over yet. Liu Yuyan, why do you have such a good destiny? Don't change the subject. Why didn't you pretend to be ugly today? Oh, I did it because I wanted what's best for you. What's best for me? Liu Yuyan said while suddenly tickling Qiu. Annoying, you're really unfair. Daring to sneak attack me. The 2 girls immediately started playing around in the living room, while the 2 beauties were joking around. I had already returned to the dorm. The 3 roommates were still awake. The fool, Li Wantai, was reading a book. Liu Jing was talking on the phone with his girlfriend. Wang Bing was scrolling through videos on his phone. I went to take a shower. Then I put away the 3 concert tickets that Tai Bang Bang gave me to give to Liu Yuyan tomorrow. At this time, Liu Jing had just finished talking with his girlfriend and was sitting on the bed, sighing. My girlfriend asked me to find a way to get a ticket to the Tai Bang Bang concert. But how can I get one? Not to mention that even if I could get just 1 ticket, it would cost several tens of thousands of yuan. That's several months of my living expenses. My friend, I advise you to break up. She doesn't care about you and waste money. What do you get out of it? The fool, Li Wantai, was not concerned about the outside world. He continued reading. There's love but no regret. I like it, so I'll bear it. Isn't that okay? Wang Bing was also too lazy to advise. After all, there's a saying, never argue with someone who doesn't understand reason, and Liu Jing kept complaining. I heard him mumbling non-stop. My ears were about to burst. I thought it was just right to have 3 tickets. I'll keep 1 ticket. Liu Yuyan gets 1 ticket. The remaining one will be given to Liu Jing, but it can't be given away. Selling it to him is fine. So I interrupted him talking to himself. Liu Jing, I have a ticket to Tai Bang Bang's concert that I can sell to you. You really have a Tai Bang Bang concert ticket. Why lie to you? Even though we are roommates, the Tai Bang Bang concert tickets are very expensive. How much are you willing to pay for it? Now the ticket price has risen to over 12,000. Come on, we're friends. Can you sell it to me for a bit cheaper? I'll give you 8,000. Wang Bing couldn't stand it anymore. He immediately spoke up. Didn't you prepare 15,000 to buy the ticket? Why are you trying to take advantage of Ma'am Tuan Khan's tickets? Fine, 13,000 then. Leave a little for me to spend. Please, we're friends. Is that okay? We're all brothers. No need to say more. After receiving the ticket, Liu Jing quickly called his girlfriend. After hanging up, he looked at me gratefully. Thanking me, his brother. My girlfriend is finally no longer angry with me. I shook my head, truly helpless. I didn't expect a man to humble himself like this. Thinking of Wang Bing's situation, I didn't want to say anything more. The next day, when I gave the ticket to Liu Yuyan, she was completely stunned. Oh my god! It's a diamond ticket! Where did you get this ticket? Because diamond tickets have now increased to hundreds of thousands, and there are none available. Even if you want to buy one, you can't. Even if Liu Yuyan had the money, he couldn't buy one. It's just that she seemed doubtful about whether the ticket was real. I smiled and said, don't worry, this ticket is completely genuine. As for where the tickets came from, you probably wouldn't believe it if I told you. Why wouldn't I believe it? Go ahead and tell me. I said that Tai Bang Bang gave them to me personally. Do you believe it? I don't believe it. I told you. You wouldn't believe it anyway. Forget it. Let's not talk about that. Today I sold some stocks. I made over 600,000 in total. We can each get over 300,000. I've already transferred the money to your card. When Liu Yuyan saw the bank balance, she was incredibly excited to make this much money in just a dozen days. Am I dreaming? Fam to Con, you're amazing. It's nothing special. If there's a chance to make money in the future, I won't forget you. Alright. Then thank you very much. After school, Liu Yuyan waved and smiled, saying goodbye to me. This scene was nothing unusual for the classmates. They even guessed if we were dating. But when I just returned to the dorm, I saw the diamond concert ticket, torn in half and thrown on the floor. Liu Xing didn't say a word and shouted at me. Why did you give me a fake ticket? You know how much I embarrassed myself? It turns out, he was eagerly looking forward to giving the ticket to his girlfriend today. As a result, his girlfriend's friend was also there, and immediately recognized it as a diamond concert ticket. Liu Xing understood the situation, knowing such tickets were impossible to get, so he thought it was fake. In the end, he was scolded by his girlfriend, and was threatened with a breakup. He lost face in front of his girlfriend, so he came to take out his anger on me, but I wouldn't indulge him. The ticket is real. If you don't believe it, you can have it verified. Do you think I don't know your situation? Eating in the cafeteria is all cheap food, wearing cheap clothes, and using cheap items. Where did you get the tickets from? They weren't stolen, were they? You also swindled money from your friends. Are you even a man? Just a few words have caused such harm. Liu Xing had lost his composure, immersed in anger. I quietly picked up the ticket from the ground, not arguing with him. Even though it was torn in half, it was still usable. I then returned the money to him without offering any explanation. After that, I left the door to let him calm down first. Then I went back to my villa. Just finished showering, I suddenly received a message from Tai Bing Bing. She reminded me that I must attend her concert. I promised that I would definitely go. I also told her about today's event as a funny story. She said, the roommate really has no sense of reason. Even if he doubted the tickets were fake, he could have had them checked. He's just like that. But I guess he won't be able to be friends with you anymore. We just chatted briefly. After a while, Tai Bing Bing said she had something urgent and ended the conversation. I browsed on my phone for a bit and then prepared to go to sleep. Meanwhile, Tai Bing Bing lay in bed, but couldn't fall asleep. Her life mostly consisted of performances and show appearances, and essentially nothing else. Even though she made a lot of money, she wasn't happy. Suddenly she remembered our conversation. She laughed and took a screenshot of the chat, then posted it online, with the level of fame. Within less than a minute of posting, there were hundreds of comments. Ha ha ha, it's so funny. If your roommate knew, he threw away a real ticket, he would definitely regret it deeply. It's truly a good thing. A diamond party ticket, even so cheap, is worth at least 10,000. Not appreciated and act like this. So foolish. Asking for contact information. I bought this ticket for 20,000, and Tai Bing Bing didn't expect that. It's just a funny post. After one night, it climbed to the top 10 hot searches. The next morning, Liu Yuyan unexpectedly handed me her phone. Fam to Con, take a look. Tai Bongbong just posted a video. She said someone thought her ticket was fake and tore it apart. I looked over in shock. Isn't this what I discussed with her last night? How did she take a screenshot and post it online? And it has so many likes and comments. What's wrong? Look, it's already in the top 3 trending searches. I'm a bit speechless. Fortunately, our profile pictures are blurred. Except for Liu Xing, who knows it's me. No one else will know. As for seeing it, it's fine. After all, he did it all himself. In recent days, I haven't forgotten to tutor Liu Yuyan in her studies. Otherwise, her grades would drop from second in the class. After school, I suddenly called her over. The next day is Tai Bing Bing's concert. Do you want to go alone or go together? Of course, we should go together. After lunch, Liu Yuyan and I were notified to attend the singing preliminary round. The audition was held in the schoolyard. At this time, many people had gathered to watch. Many people went up on stage, one by one, but their skills were uneven. The number of people chosen was too few. At this moment, the judges looked at the audition list and called out, Grade 12, candidate number 686, Liu Yuyan. Liu Yuyan smiled at me and said, it's my turn, go for it, beautiful girl. I believe in you. Liu Yuyan went on stage. She sang a popular song recently. Her singing was truly talented, very good, and full of emotion. The judges below the stage nodded in praise. She was one of the few people to pass the selection with the best skills. After finishing the song, scattered applause erupted from the audience. All 3 judges unanimously approved. Liu Yuyan politely bowed to the audience. Then she happily stepped down from the stage. Fam to Con, did I sing well? I gave her a thumbs up. Yes, very well. So well that I almost fell in love with you. Liu Yuyan immediately blushed. Don't you think it's odd to say that to a girl? What do you mean almost in love? How cheesy! But she was truly very happy inside. Does this count as a confession? A disguised confession? Whether it is or not, from that comment, I can see that our relationship is quite solid. But does he like me? If he does, why isn't he pursuing me? Or does he just see me as a good friend? Thinking of this, Wu felt a bit sad. This is the first time he has feelings for a boy. Honestly, he didn't know what to do. Hearing her thoughts, I smiled gently. This silly girl always thinks so much. Actually, I want to pursue you too. But we've only known each other for a short time. We only have a bit of affection for each other. Perhaps just a little like you. Beautiful girl, please wait a little longer. When the time is right, I'll boldly confess to you. As a man, how can I let a girl confess? Forget about that thought. I smiled at her. I'm just complimenting your singing. Wu obediently nodded, but she started to worry again. Should she stop worrying? Or should she muster up the courage to bravely go for her happiness? But would Bam Tuan accept her? Maybe it's better this way for now. At this moment, the judge's voice rang out. The next performer is Bam Tuan from grade 12. When I went on stage, I chose a song by Jack Spade. I started singing a line. The girls below the stage screamed. The judges listened. Astonished, after the cheers, the audience gradually quieted down. Everyone was listening to this amazing voice. All eyes were on me. Some girls were daydreaming with sparkling eyes. Wu was staring at me performing on stage. Wow, Bam Tuan sings so well. My ears were dancing to the melody. No wonder he wanted to bet with me. But it seemed like I've been fooled by him. After finishing the song, the applause went on for a long time before it stopped. I bowed gently to the audience, waiting for the judge's feedback. Bam Tuan sings very well. Remind me of the youthful love I once had. It was my lost youth. Approved. With the announcement of the head judge, the others also voted in favor. I bowed to them again. Thank you, judges, as I walked off the stage and turned to Wu Yan was immediately excited, her eyes sparkling. Well, Bam Tuan really hides his talent. Sings so well. Of course. Don't you see who your desk mate is? Since we are both allies in the selection round, there's no need to stay here any longer. Back in the classroom, my classmates looked at me differently. Even some girls I didn't know were sneaking glances at me. I don't know what they're thinking. After the noon break, a few girls suddenly surrounded Wu Yan outside the classroom. They seemed to be from other classes. Wu Yan, I see you have a good relationship with Bam Tuan. Can you give me his contact information? Yes. If not, help us pass a note to him. Wu Yan immediately felt a sense of danger. What do these girls want? Do they want to steal my Bam Tuan? Dream on, but first I'll see what they write. Contact information. You can contact Bam Tuan yourself. But I can help pass a note to him. The girls were immediately excited. They quickly handed the prepared note to Wu Yan.